Let's take a look at the odds and drops for Week 22 in fantasy basketball. Coming up next on Beat the Odds. Don't go anywhere. Hello, sports fans. Welcome back to another episode of Beat the Odds. We're going to take a look at players that you should be dropping from your teams here this week. We got 5 players on that list and then 5 players that you should be looking to pick up. As a reminder here, these are the teams with 2 games for the week, and here are the teams with 4 games for the week. If you like this type of content, please subscribe to the channel here, smash that like button, and leave a comment down below as to who you think I may have left out, or if you agree with my picks here for the week. Let's get started here in Miami. One person you can look at dropping here, Kyle Lowry, 60% owned, 21 minutes per game, 8 points, 3.7 rebounds, 4.7 assists, 67% from the field, 100% from the line. Came off the bench in the last game here. His minutes are currently all over the place. I know he's kind of nursing some injuries here. He's playing rather sporadically. This is kind of where we figured Kyle Lowry would be to close out the season, and it looks like that's the course that Miami's going to take here with him. Couple that with the fact there's only 2 games this week doesn't make Kyle Lowry a really solid player for your squad here for the week, so I would consider dropping him here. It's come to the point here in the season where you're rushing for the finish line, so I wouldn't hold any sentimental value over some of the middling players on your team. You can consider dropping them if there's a better option out there for you for the week. Next up, we're going to go to Detroit. This one's a little bit trickier. Jaden Ivey, 65% owned, 37 minutes per game here last week, 12.5 points, 3 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 32% from the field, 58% from the line. Also has 2 games here this week. Now, Ivey is getting all the minutes that he can handle, but he's really tanking in percentages and turnovers right now. If that is a major concern on your team, I would drop him for that reason. If you need him for points and supporting stats here, then leave him on your team. Just be aware that he's going to be a major drag on 3 categories here. He has been over the last couple of weeks. Going to Denver next, we are going to take a look at Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 55% owned here, 33 minutes per game here last week, 8.8 points, 1.3 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 1.5 steals, 42% shooting from the field, 75% from the line. Also 2 games here this week. He's a fringe-worthy player at best. He's not really generating enough offense on that team to roster a spot, especially with only 2 games this week here. And if you're watching this in the playoff picture there, it doesn't really bode well there for you. So I would consider dropping KCP and picking somebody up that might be playing more games here this week. Next up, we are going to Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr., 50% owned, 28 minutes per game, 8.5 points, 3 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 27% from the field, 100% from the line. He's still nursing a calf issue. Probably will be okay here this week, but his shot's not falling the last 2 games, so he's not quite up to speed yet. And he's being passed over by Josh Green and Jaden Hardy. So I would actually focus in on those 2 for this week over Tim Hardaway Jr. And then lastly, we're going to go to Detroit again. Jalen Duren, 51% owned, 20 minutes per game, 9.5 points, 8.3 rebounds, 1.8 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 60% from the field, 40% from the line. 2 games this week. Couple that with the fact that he's missing the game today. He sustained a head injury on Sunday. And he's going to be, for the rest of the season outlook there, with the way that Marvin Bagley and James Wiseman's playing, Jalen Duren's going to have a tough time at getting consistent minutes, so he may be a drop candidate for the rest of the season. We'll kind of see how this week plays out. All right, let's move over to players that you should be considering picking up for the week here. We're going to start in Indiana for the first 2. First one up is Andrew Nembhard, 34 minutes per game here last week, 29% owned, 20.3 points, 2 rebounds, 4.7 assists, 51% shooting from the field, 57% from the line. He's playing 4 games this week. Ben Mathurin and Tyrese Halliburton are currently injured. Halliburton, I believe, we're going to see him on the court here before Mathurin. And the fact that they're playing 4 games offers a pretty solid floor for Nembhard for the week, even when the other 2 return. I would prioritize Nembhard over the next person here if you need assists. And that next person would be Aaron Nesmith, 27% owned, 31 minutes per game last week, 20.7 points, 5.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 58% shooting from the field, 86% from the line. 4 games, of course, played this week as well. And the same kind of reasoning here for Andrew Nemhard. He's going to be playing significant minutes while Mathurin and Halliburton is out. I would be prioritizing Nesmith if you need threes and rebounds. Up next, let's go to Lakerland. Austin Reeves, 47% owned, 30 minutes per game, 22.3 points, 4.8 rebounds, 5 assists, 59% shooting from the field, 80% from the line. Playing 3 games here this week. Honestly, the way that Reeves is playing, he should be rostered everywhere. His rostership should be closer to 60, maybe even 65%. At least until LeBron returns. But even at that, I think he's established himself as the 6th man on that team. And he's returning elite numbers off the bench here. He's contributing in assists, contributing in rebounds, and shooting at a really good percentage. Up next, we've got Jeremy Sochan, 35% owned, 20 minutes per game here last week, 16.7 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 60% from the field, 67% from the line. 4 games played here this week. Now, Sochan is kind of a fringe pickup because we're kind of playing in on the fact that we're hoping he's going to be playing a few games here this week. Keep an eye on his injury status here. He's just also returning to form, but the 4-game schedule definitely helps in your favor here, and he's going to be a good source of rebounds. The only thing, of course, with Sochan is with anybody on the San Antonio team at the moment, you're really kind of praying for a close game so that way they get more minutes on the court. And then last but not least here, we are going to Washington. Daniel Gafford, 32% owned, 19 minutes per game here last week, 5.7 points, 4.3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.3 steals, 1.7 blocks, 55% shooting from the field, 100% from the line. He's playing 4 games here this week as well. A bit of a riskier pickup coming off an uninspiring week, and of course he was in foul trouble in the last game here, which resulted in poor numbers here for him. But he should shine given the fact that he's going to be playing a 4-game week. You'll be getting a lot of good defensive stats from him here this week. I would consider picking him up if you need a center. And that's going to do it here for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it here. Don't forget to leave a like on the channel and subscribe if you haven't yet done so. We do have a giveaway where we are going to be doing giving away a Anthony Edwards PSA 9 rookie slab to one of our followers here as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. So make sure to do your part to get us there. And that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys again for watching. We are going to sign off for now, but we're going to catch you guys on our next episode.